Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Kindly let me know in the chat box. Okay, there is a small delay. We will start at 6:10. Okay. Let everybody join. Yes, am I audible? Kindly let me know in the chat box. Okay, welcome everybody. Apologies for the small delay. Today we have a class and topic is AI tools and softwares. This class is for everybody, web development students, Python and AI. Because today we are going to discuss some very important AI tools and softwares that will help you a lot in your journey. Attendance, yes, attendance will be taken. Just a second. Harini K, yes, if you are facing issues, you may submit the repositories. Yes, Kulvinder. Yeah, I'm sending the attendance link in the chat box. Kindly fill it. For some reason, I don't know what is the reason, but from the admin panel, my chat box is not working. From YouTube site, uh, I don't know what's the issue. Is the link clickable that I'm sharing in the chat box? Yes, this lecture is for everyone. Is this link working that I have shared you just now? Let me know. Okay, I'll share this link to the WhatsApp group instead. Okay, from there you can share with your friends or whatsoever. This link will be valid for a few minutes and then we will close it. Okay, starting with today's class. Welcome everyone for today's AI and tool software class. Today we will be exploring a variety of AI powered tools that can significantly enhance the coding process for you all. Okay, we have categorized these AI tools into various parts. Let me show you. Okay, in these parts, I have categorized the tools for you all: code compilation tools, code generation tools, design to code conversion tools, code security, code collaboration tools, latest trendy IDEs, resume building tools, and tools which are helpful for you for your studies. Okay, is that clear? Today we will discuss all this stuff. Here I have created a chart and I have mentioned all the tools here, which I will share this after the class. Okay. Currently, we will discuss all these tools, how they are used, okay, whether they are paid or free, what are they used for, what is the meaning of them. And after seeing these tools, I'll show you some very useful VS Code extensions. Okay, yes, the date is 18th. It will be updated on app soon, okay. Last date is shifted by 3 days. Earlier it was 15th October, now it is uh, 18th of October. That's it. That's the small change. Upload it in PDF format, guys. This is the, I don't know how many times I have been telling this. You can either give me the GitHub repository or upload it as PDF. The same question each time. Only for projects, not assignment. I'm continuing with the class. Okay, let us start discussing uh these tools. Okay, first we will discuss this code completion tools. Okay, code completion tools are AI powered assistants that help developers create code faster by providing real time suggestions and code snippets as they type. Okay, these tools predict what you are trying to type, reducing the amount of manual typing and decreasing the chances of errors. Okay, as the name suggests, code compiling tools. So these are the most common three tools, and these three tools are free. This GitHub Copilot tool is paid, okay, but it is free only for students, which are you obviously. For that, I think you will have to use your student ID. Otherwise, it is paid. You cannot access it for free. It is free only for students. These two are free for individual use, okay, for personal use, right? So GitHub Copilot uses AI to suggest complete lines of codes or block of codes. It supports multiple programming languages and can help automate repetitive tasks, okay, making coding faster and more efficient. The advantage of using GitHub Copilot is, I hope you all must be using GitHub right now, right? As you are all working on your projects. सब लोग यूज़ कर रहे होंगे GitHub. So try to make use of GitHub Copilot too. Okay, use your student ID to access GitHub Copilot. The advantage of using GitHub Copilot would be it would save your time and it would reduce coding errors, right? As it would give you suggestions. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts, leave them in the chat box for me. Naman is saying I have sites that have 1000 plus AI tools. There are certain sites where you get almost every AI tools collectively at a one place from where you can access. But the problem is if you have a platform where you have thousands of AI tools, you won't get the idea what to use at what time, right? So better to stick to particular tools than to access a lot of variety of tools. Here I have shared you some tools. You can choose whatever suits you best. Okay, these three are the for same purpose. Okay, Codium, GitHub, Copilot, Amazon Q Developer. Especially Amazon Q Developer, it supports AWS and it also has code security feature. Okay, using cloud computing. The link for attendance is shared in your WhatsApp group. From there, you can access it. Whereas talking about Codium, it's an open source code completion tool that integrates seamlessly with various IDEs. This can work with your IDE like VS Code too. Okay, moving on, the second type, code generation tools. This is very different from the first one. First, we had code completion tools. Now, we are discussing code generation tools. Code generation tools leverage AI to automatically create code based on specific input or requirements, like ChatGPT. So, what happens here is you give a input as a set of instructions, let's say, and then based on that, it generates a complete set of code. Unlike code completion tools, these code completion tools that we discussed first, these GitHub Copilot, they cannot generate a whole code for you. They only generate suggestions for you so that it saves your times and reduces error. Whereas code generation tools generate a whole block of codes. Now there is always some downside and upsides of everything. The advantage, as I told, of code completion tools would be that it saves your time and it reduces error. Whereas the disadvantage of code completion tools like GitHub Copilot would be you still have to use your own logic and create program yourself. Whereas if we talk about code generation tools, here the advantage is that it will generate the whole code for you, whatever your instructions may be. But the disadvantage here is maybe it will not perform as per your requirements. It may have errors or it may not meet your requirements. Okay, it cannot be super specific. It can be specific according to your needs, but if you ask ChatGPT to develop a particular program that is too complex, it won't be able to. For example, we have given you a project, for example, web development students, to make a website for a social media agency, right? So if you tell ChatGPT our project, it won't be able to generate the whole project on itself, right? Because it's a huge task. So that is the downside of it. But let's see the examples. Three main examples are Claude AI, ChatGPT, and Cody by SourceGraph. Okay, I'm not searching these side by side. You okay? Because I do not want to sign up on each of one of them. Then I'll get so many emails. You can go through them by yourself. Choose whatever you like. Okay, my personal favorite would be ChatGPT and this Cody one. Right, these are the best till now. I think you can see the features here. Right, edit code, explain code, document code. Okay, generate unit tests. It's a really good tool. Just taking a 30-second break to read your comments. Okay, Yes, there will be part 2 attendance too. If you have any doubts, kindly ask now. Now is the time. Regarding anything. Vishnu, I already informed you dates have been changed. Now for projects, it is 18th of October, and it is not updated on app yet. It will be updated by tonight. Yes, for web development students, it is necessary to deploy your project. For Python students, it is not necessary. Python students can or may not. Okay. No need to purchase the domain. You can use the Netlify domain itself. No need to purchase your own domain. Deploying your project on Netlify is free. Uh, so you can ignore the domain process. Yes, black box AI is also. See, I am not sharing the common tools here. Okay, like black box AI. Black box AI is also very useful tool. Okay, but I hope everybody knows that they do too much advertisements. You can use random images. Okay, just use relevant images. Don't put images of Bollywood stars or so. Use relevant images. See that important task in your app, you just need to fill the form. No need of submitting, and there's no need of approving it. Okay, just fill the form, and that's it. Don't worry about it. Yes, you can, Pawan. It is not compulsory. If you wish, you can. Now I'm moving on to the third type, which is really interesting, one of my favorites: design to code conversion tools. As the name suggests, these tools convert designs into usable code. Okay, bridging the gap between design and development. I hope you have also seen these in your Instagram reels or so. Really trending these days. They make it easier for developers to translate at least an idea. Okay, it is really great for generating an idea into functional code. Okay, now there are several tools for this also. These three are the most famous: Sketch to Code and V0.dev. This is a really uncommon, very rare tool. V0, it is not O, it is 0. Okay, V0.dev. Okay, so what this AI tool can do is you can upload any screenshot here, screenshot of anything. Okay, what you want to build, and then this AI V0, it will generate the code for it, whatever your screenshot is. But terms and condition is that it should be specific. Okay, same way we have a Sketch to Code, as the name suggests, and Visual Copilot by Builder.ai. Okay, Visual Copilot. Write the first link here. Yes, we have design to code. Here you can use Visual Copilot to turn your Figma designs or anything into functional code. Right, these three tools. If you want, you can note these side by side along this class, or I can also share these with you after the class. No, Rahul Singla, no. I have taken two classes for project deployment, still there are so many doubts. For project, you need to make a GitHub repository, at least submit that GitHub repository inside a document. Okay. And PPT. The 12 p.m. lecture was just for installation of Node.js. No attendance was taken for 12 p.m. lecture. Okay. And recording is available on YouTube if you want. That class was about how to install Node.js in your VS Code and how to set up a React project. That's it. Okay, you need a screenshot. Uh, Wait, I will take a screenshot and I will send it. Okay, I have taken the screenshot and I will send it. There are more tools which I have not written here. I will also discuss them. Okay. Yes, PPT is only for major project. Moving on, we have discussed these three rights. Moving on to code security. So code security tools are essential for identifying vulnerabilities and ensuring that code is secure from potential threats. This is really important when you are working on a big project which you are hoping to deploy and build, and you want to be secure, right? Or else if you are studying in the field of cyber security or cloud computing or so. So the best tool for that would be, I have shared tool. I also don't know how to pronounce it, right? This is an AI powered tool that helps. Let us just call it Snike. Okay, an AI powered tool that helps developers find and fix vulnerabilities in open source dependencies. Okay, so it is the tool, AI tool, that will help you find and fix vulnerabilities. Okay, it continuously monitors for security risks and provides recommendations. Okay, and as discussed, the biggest advantage would be that it would automate the process of finding vulnerabilities, detection process, and maintaining a secure database, right? Now, code collaboration, really important, and this must be really useful for you all, as there's an option also for you all to work on group projects. How many of you are working in a group or individually? Let me know in the chat box. Are you working individually or in groups? Let me know. Sir, are those free to use, or we need to pay for that? Almost all these tools that I have shared here are free. Almost, not all of them. Okay. Group of four, individually. Great. I can see most of you are working individually. Still, you are going to use these tools in the near future if you are planning to work in an MNC or at any company. Okay. You need to collaborate with a team, work in a team where there will be several developers. You won't be working alone, right? और भी लोग होंगे. So you need to collaborate, right? The code collaboration tools are the tools that are used to improve the way developers share, review, and work on code together. AI in code collaboration can help streamline communication and integrate better code management, right? If you are using such tools, you may not need a big enough team, right? The example of code collaboration, have only mentioned one. There's one more example that I will share it at the end of the class, right? Just a second. Yes. Pieces. This is the name of the AI tool, okay? It's a website. This helps developers save, reuse, and share code snippets effortlessly. It uses AI to recognize code snippets. Okay, we are talking about pieces here. Okay, and make sure that they are easily searchable and access to each member. Okay, so advantages of this would be that it would increase the shareability of the code, and it would help team collaborate more efficiently, right? Now coming to the most important part, IDEs. I hope most of you all must be using VS Code, right? सब लोग VS Code ही यूज़ करते हैं. Which IDE are you using? Let me know in the chat box. 140 people are watching. Still only 18 likes. Come on, at least reach 50 likes. Sure, we will think about that cyber security thing. VS Code. PyCharm. See, till now, VS Code is the most used IDE according to the data, right? VS Code is the most widely used. Okay, I have also mentioned it here in my list. Okay, but there is one more. The name is Cursor, and it is somewhat better than VS Code. As you can see, it's on website, the AI code editor. So, what is the difference between the AI tools that I am sharing here, or what is the difference between Cursor and VS Code? I would simply say that this Cursor has all the AI tools already baked in it, already in it. So this is a really great IDE. Okay, you can see the pricing here. It has a free plan. Somewhat okay, but after you reach these specific conditions, there is a pro version. But I think this is the new upcoming feature. There will be more like these coming in future. Okay. By the way, it's not that expensive, right? Almost every tool nowadays is $20 a month at least. ChatGPT is also, I think, $20 a month. If you have any questions or queries, let me know in the chat box regarding anything. Yes, there are also AI features in VS Code, and there are a lot of extensions. We are also going to discuss them after we cover the remaining two topics. Okay, these two are left. After that, I'm going to share, I don't know how many, 5 or 6 maybe VS Code extensions, which might be useful for you all. Message us if you don't have your offer letter yet, and we will help you. 1600 per month. See, 1600 won't matter for you if you are actually working in this industry, right? If a tool is there which is reducing your stress levels, it is reducing your work, you will surely spend 1600. And by the way, nowadays there are a lot of companies that are providing their employees these subscription for free. Okay, nowadays companies are providing these subscriptions to all of their employees, especially chat gpt, right? Moving on to our second last, resume building tools. This should be really helpful for you all. Okay, resume is a key part. So these are the most famous resume building tools out there. Okay, by the way, you can generate your resume from LinkedIn also. Just go to your LinkedIn profile, and then from options you can see option to download your own resume. So what happens there is, whatever qualifications you have put up on LinkedIn, for example any certificate, any experience, internship, job, LinkedIn will use its AI to compile it up and build your own simple uh, resume. But if you want a really attractive and nice resume, you can use these tools. Kick Resume is the most famous currently. JobScan, Udemy, and Enhance CV. But I will also remind you, on Kick Resume, there's only one free resume. Okay, you can only generate once. After that, it is paid. So if you are planning to use Kick Resume, make sure to go all in once. Okay, put up everything you have, all the certifications, all the experience, because you will only get one. Make new account. By the way, I can also share you tempt mail. Okay, I hope you all know about this. If you don't, so as the student suggested, make new account. So in near future, if you are going to any website which is asking for an email, or if you are trying to get a new subscription for any website, because it is paid and you want to use an email address, rather than creating a new Gmail account, you can go over to this website temptmail.org. Here you will get a temporary email address which you can use for some times. Okay, and you can also validate if that website is sending you some email. Okay, so you can send any email to this website and you can receive it from here. Okay, and use it for your purpose, and then you can simply close it. Just a small tip. Great, it's good if you already know it. Moving on, lastly, these are some AI tools which might help you in your studies, right? Lastly, then we are going to discuss some VS Code extensions. Yes, I hope you are all familiar with Grammarly. Uh, Grammarly is also an application, as well as it also has its extension in Google Chrome. Okay, this is really helpful to avoid grammatical mistakes in every field. Okay, just a second, I'm reading all your comments. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat box. If you have any questions, I'm waiting, or else I will continue. Yes, for Python programming students, there is also one class at 8 p.m. I know today might be a hectic day. At 12 p.m. it was a web development class. Now it is AI class, and after this there's a Python class. But kindly bear, today is the last day. After today, there is no more class. Okay. The content generator, it is not our field, right? That's why I can't discuss it. Neither should you, right? I meg in, what is this? After this, we'll have a last class where we will discuss some important things regarding certification and all. Okay. We will share that Google Drive for the recorded classes soon. Okay. Maybe by today. I think we have covered almost everything in prompt engineering. Uh, if not, I'll see. Okay. Moving on to the second AI tool, Turbo Learn AI. This is a really crazy AI tool. Here you can record your teacher's voice, okay, lecturer or anything, or any video, and you can turn them into notes. Okay. You can use this in your classroom or whatever. Third is PDF.ai, really useful tool. Right here you can upload any PDF of your subject and then ask questions related to it, right? And it will also tell you the page number where that answer is present, or the reference where from where it took it, right? The third one is whiteboard.com, that I am currently also using whiteboard.com. The advantage of using this is collaboration. Okay. You know what they all say, right? When a teacher teaches you, you might not get the point, but when a friend teaches you, you get that more clearly, right? So you can use this tool alongside your friends. Okay, you can share a common board. Okay, the board that I'm using right now, you can share it with your friends, and then you can study together. Okay, whatever your friend will type, you can see, and whatever you will type, your friend can see. So for that purpose, you can use whiteboard, right? Same we have vidrapid and solid point. These two are AI tools which are used to summarize YouTube video. For example, if you have any, let's say, YouTube video of 40 minutes or 1 hour, which you cannot go through at the time, so you can use these tools to paste their link. Okay, solid point. Here you can, as see name is suggested, YouTube summarizer. Here you can paste the link of that YouTube video and it will provide you the summary of that YouTube video, right? Whereas the with Rapid, it will engage with your YouTube and it will be shown inside your YouTube, and it will also categorize the video. Okay, at what point the details of the video, it will all be available. Okay, or you can use solid points. For the last time, if you want, you can take a screenshot. Okay, after this we are moving to mm, let's see, yes, VS Code extensions. I have taken the screenshot already and I will share it after class. Okay, now let me share my VS Code. Just a second. Is my screen visible right now? I'm sharing VS Code currently. I hope it is visible. Part 2 attendance has been shared on group. Kindly fill it fast. Okay. It's blur. I don't think it should be blur. Uh, Kindly fill your attendance. In your community, it has been shared. Students are already filling it. Kindly fill it fast. Then I'll start discussing. Okay, I'm continuing with the class now. Okay, now we are going to discuss various VS Code extensions that will be useful for you. Okay, I have a list in front of me, but I can't show you on the screen right now, okay, because I haven't prepared a chart. So I'll show you each extension one by one, and after the class, I'll share you this list. I actually have it on pen paper. So after the class, I'll share you. So the first one is pretty basic. I hope everybody has already installed it. But in case if you haven't, install Code Runner. Okay, Code Runner. I have already installed it. So what this does is Code Runner allows you to run snippets or entire programs in various languages directly from VS Code. Okay, it will allow you to run codes. in various languages. Okay, it supports Python, Java, C++, JavaScript, everything. Okay, make sure you have code runner. Okay, the second one is my personal favorite. I haven't installed it, right? Tab 9. This is an AI extension. Okay, Tab 9 AI chat and auto complete for Java. Okay, you have one more, I think. Tab 9 Enterprise self hosted. Okay, you can download the first one, right? This is a really good uh, AI tool for you all. Okay, it is a must, right? After you install it, it will tell you to sign in. Okay, you need to create an account. Okay, I cannot show you right now. Okay, uh, due to privacy reasons, I cannot show you my account, right? But the procedure is really simple. After you install it, you will see it will ask you to sign in. Okay, from there you can create your account by heading. It will automatically redirect you to your Chrome or whatever your default browser is. From there you can install it, right? Procedure is really simple. mm, how to use code runner? Just simply install it and it will work automatically. Okay, there is no need to manually things it or whatever. So what code runner does is, I'll again show you. If you don't have code runner in your system, for example, if you are currently coding in Java, so if you have studied Java in college, you must know if you want to run a Java file, you needed to open the command palette and then first launch the compiler with Java C, right? First you need to use command cd to direct towards the folder, right? Then use command Java C, all that stuff. But when you are using code runner, for example, okay, you can directly run it from here. No need to do all that. Okay, these are all the languages that are supported, so it is a must. The second one I shared is tab 9. The installation process is quite complex for this. You just need to install and create an account there, right? Then it will give you an authentication key that you will have to put here. Okay, that's it, and it will be installed. Now what is the use of this tab 9, right? Yeah, correct. Java seen this Java. It's a complicated process, right? But with code runner you can do it automatically. Moving on to tab 9. Tab 9 is an AI powered tool. It will provide intelligent code suggestions as you type. So as I have installed it currently, okay, and I haven't completed the authentication process. Okay, you need to complete the authentication process. As you can see below, I have a warning sign here that says tab 9 sign in is required, right? Yellow color. I haven't signed in yet. Okay, you can sign in and after that it should work fine. So what this will do is, for example, if I have a project right here, so tab 9 will provide you code suggestions before you even think it. You are getting the point what I'm trying to say. It will provide you intelligent code suggestions as you type, which will help you speed up the coding process. For example, you are typing this project. So what tab 9 will do is, as soon as you write link, it will start guessing what you are going to write next. It will give you suggestion, and after that all you have to do is just click on a tab, right? Let me show you an example of this. I think my Chrome screen is visible. right? For example, when I'm using Copilot, right, a module has been changed. Okay, I don't know why it is not currently working. So what happens is, while you are using Microsoft Copilot, usually when you are writing, it automatically generates the uh, upcoming sentence. It guesses the sentence, okay, and it is actually a comment. And if you want to execute it, just press tab and it will take it as an input. So same way, uh, the same way works tab 9. Okay, when you are coding, it will provide you already built solution, and all you have to do is press tab and it will type it on its own. Okay, moving on to the third extension, which is really useful for web development students. Name is live server. How many of you already have live server in your system? Anybody has live server in their system already? Unfortunately, yes, this is the last class of internship. We have one more class at 8 p.m. That is the last of our teaching class. After that, we will have one last class that we will discuss about certification and project for the last time, right? Okay. Moving on, for those who do not have live server, I'll tell you what this does is, live server is a development server extension that provides uh, that provides a local server to run your web applications. It automatically reloads the browser whenever you have changes, enabling a smooth real-time development. Okay, for example, if you are working on a HTML project, so if you do not use Go Live or Live Server extension, what you will do is you would head over to the file where it has been saved, right, and then open that HTML document and see what is the changes, right? If you make any changes here, then you will save it, then again head over to that web page and reload it. So it is increasing the number of steps, right? But while using live server, you can just click on this go live, right, and then you can directly see what changes you are making, right? Currently I think I cannot show you because I'm sharing my screen of VS Code, right? If I were to share my entire screen, then you could see that when I clicked on go live, now the web page has been opened in my Chrome. Okay, from there I can see the web page and whatever changes I make from here. Okay, for example, if I remove the CSS part, okay, it will be automatically updated on my page. Okay, I don't have to refresh it, I don't have to save it, anything. Okay, so let me share my screen. Maybe that way I can do it. Can you all see my screen right now? See, this is the my portfolio page. Okay, for example, I have taken it right here. So if I open it, you can see when I clicked on go live, okay, here it was go live, automatically this page open, right? So now while I am coding, I can see live changes. For example, I removed the CSS file, right? Now I will see instant changes have been made. This is the use of live server. That's it. Yes, it is very helpful. Moving on, for those who are interested in data analytics, for you all, we have Excel Viewer. This is a must. Okay. So what the this will do is, if you have this installed in your system, whenever you are working on an Excel file, you can open that Excel file in in your VS Code, right? Currently, you cannot do that. Is my screen visible? Okay, let me see if it is not visible. Yes. So if you are a data analytics student, okay, and you try to open an Excel file in VS Code, this is what you get. Okay, full on rubbish. Nothing is visible here, right? If you want to see what actually is, you need to install this, and then you can access uh, this file in the Excel format. Okay, this is the use for data analytics students. Now moving on to our uh, fifth extension, which is also really useful. The name is Code Tour. If you want, you can this one, second one, Code Tour. What Code Tour lets you? It lets you create interactive tours of guides within your code bases, which is helpful for onboarding new team members or friends if you are sharing your code. Okay, for example, let me share an example with you. Have I hope already you all have played video games, right? Do you remember those old video games which you used to play in keypad phones, right? There you used to see this chart, right? This store. Whenever you used to reach at a new point, then there used to come a guide which used to tell you. For example, if you used to play Clash of Clans, there was an assistant that used to tell you. Same way, if you use this code tour, you can use it to create tours, right? As you can see, I have images here. I was searching for this image. See, this is what it does. I hope it is visible. Okay, so it will create a tour like this. It is similar to having comment. Yes, like snake game. It is similar to comments. So what we'll do is, when you share that code with someone else, for example your teacher or your friend, when they will open it, at certain point of that code, these pop-ups will come, right? You can see these pop-ups, right? Here will be the explanation of what you have written actually. This is the use of that. Next one is that I have already installed. Let me show you one more. This is not at all useful, but I am still sharing if you are all interested. That is material icons. Yes, I already have this. You can install material icon themes. This is has nothing to do with your coding. Okay, this is just for the appearance basis. So for example, if you see at my workspace right here in the left, okay, you can see I have different symbols, right? You won't have these symbols in your VS Code, this folder, this CRC. You won't have these symbols in your VS Code if you haven't installed this material icon theme. Okay, as soon as you install these, you will get these icons. The only purpose of this is to make it look a bit stylish or organized. That's it. Moving on, I'm moving to one more. Okay, the name is draw.io. Yes, draw.io. So what this helps is, draw.io is a diagrammatical tool that integrates with VS Code, allowing you to create flowcharts. So if you have studied some programming in your college, you might have noticed that your teacher tells you to create flowcharts before writing a program. Isn't that right? You remember flowcharts? We used to create four charts in our college, right? Flowcharts and ULM diagrams in software engineering, for those who have studied software engineering, right? So using this extension, you can create flowcharts on your own. Okay, this is just for explanation, right? Nothing else. There is no impact on coding of this, right? This is some extension that I installed a long back. I don't even remember. This is a meme. I hope you all know this. Okay. So what this extension will do is, the name is in your face. Okay. What this will do is, the number of errors you have in your code, the more it will turn. Uh, okay. Currently it is not working. I don't know why. Let me try with some other code. Yes, you can see I have two errors now in my code, and suddenly his face changed, right? So if I create more error here, it will keep changing its face. Now it is not changing for some reason. I don't know what. It is currently not performing well, this extension. But the use of this extension is the number of errors you get, his face will keep on changing. Okay, his smile will fade. 3 errors. That is why. Okay. I'm trying to increase the errors. See, there are so many errors now. Okay. But it is still, oh my god, suddenly it has 10 errors. As you can see, this is how it works. Now the whole program has error. This is how it works. Okay. The number of more errors you have, the face will keep on changing. The name of this is in your face. You can install it and have some fun. Lastly, I'll just share one more, and that will be the end of class. Name is code spell checker. Install this. What will it do? It will check for spelling errors. This is a must that you have. Okay, it will check for errors in your code, grammatical errors. That's it. Hmm. Okay, guys, thank you for today's class. That was it from my side. These were all the VS Code extensions. This is a must. Okay, code spell checker. And I'll share you one more bonus. Okay, the name is prettier. I already have this. Okay, so as the name suggests, prettier, it is a code formatter. What it will do is, if the format, if your code is not right, maybe you have added some unnecessary spaces, right? So what it will do is, it will automatically make it pretty. It will remove those unnecessary spaces, indentations, everything. It will make your code pretty. So that is it from my side. That was it for today's class. Thank you for joining. Don't. Okay, okay. Ek second. Have you filled part 2 attendance? Is everybody done with part 2? If you have filled part 2 attendance, that it is fine. I will mark you present. That was it for today's class. Thank you for joining. Okay. The attendance that has not been updated yet in the app, it will soon be updated. Okay. Start focusing on your projects, and that was it for today's class. There are no further classes for web development. The class is for React in web development. The recording will be shared. Make sure you have filled the second part of attendance. I will use that to mark the attendance. Okay.